Alright guys, you're welcome back to this tutorial, lesson 3. So we're gonna dive a little bit back into our ADOBE, which is very important. And when you ADOBE, the shortcut for ADOBE in ADOBE XD is what is A. That's the shortcut for ADOBE. So once you open this, you remember what we do, that when you click a tool from this site, you get to receive the functions that can help you drive better in the tool on the tool and give you more options. So the first is the transform that we see there. The transform that we see here itself. When you come to transform, you are able to, you can transform the size to whatever dimension that you choose. Then responsive sizes. Responsive sizes, that is mean that you want your site to be responsive, you want it to give you more functions. So when you are doing that, you can simply come here to adjust it and you go appropriately. Then for scrolling is not that important, it's just the way you want it to scroll and run. Then we have appearance. Appearance is simply the colors that they simply the colors, and the colors you can, the first is that you can have linear, you can have radian, you can have angular. It's your choice. For example, if you want to go with the linear, all you have to do is to play the colors how you want it to be. Then you have linear, you just have to click on it, then you change it on how you want it to be. Then you have the color code, which is very important for graphic designers or for web developers or web designers. So most of the time it's very important that you understand the way it runs and go with it. Having color codes during your design is very important. But for that, I will simply just go back to a solid color, which is white. Then the next things are grid. Grid helps you to move your designs well, and if you want to use it, all you have to do is to activate this button right here. Then you have to choose whether you want the layout or square. This is square and this is layout. With layout, you can increase the width. Columns, how many columns do you want? Let me say you want to be 100 columns. It's not showing, but I can give it 64. Let's go back to 25. Good. So those are 25 columns there, and it will always adjust the size. This, the gutter width, the gutter columns, you can test it out to see what it gives you and go with what you like. Then we have the squares. The squares, this is it. These squares, they help you design well, and if you want more, depending on what you're designing, you want a more brighter square, all you have to do is to increase it to what you want, and it's going to give you that. So you can, if you don't want it, you as well, you can delete it. So how do you duplicate an extra ADOBE? So you just hold alternative on your keyboard, then you drag it down. Alternative shift on your keyboard, you drag it down, and it's going to automatically give you. Sometimes you run it that way. Then if you want to change the name, simply double click on the name. You say maybe home page. Then you come down, maybe you can come down, say contact page. So now the other aspect is that when you click on ADOBE, you also have options of other phones, other Macs. You see, these are a lot of them here, and if you want them, all you got to do is to click on them. Alright guys, thank you guys very much. On our next tutorial, we are going to be looking on shapes.